Topic 81. People should learn a foreign language. Prompts. Improve communication and cultural understanding. Increase job opportunities. Boost brain function and memory.
Sample answer. Learning a foreign language opens many doors in today's globalized world. It helps people communicate across cultures, understand different perspectives, and form international friendships. It also gives a competitive advantage in the job market, especially for careers in tourism, business, and international relations. Beyond communication, language learning also improves memory, concentration, and cognitive flexibility. Although it can be challenging, especially in grammar and pronunciation, it is a skill that brings lifelong benefits. I believe language learning should be encouraged early and supported through engaging, practical lessons.
Further questions. 1. What challenges do people face when learning a new language?
Common difficulties include grammar rules, pronunciation, and staying motivated without regular practice.
2. How can schools make language learning more effective?
Schools can use interactive methods, language exchange programs, and multimedia tools to make learning more engaging.
3. At what age should language learning begin?
Starting in early childhood is best, as young learners tend to pick up new sounds and vocabulary more easily.
Topic 82. Parents should limit the amount of screen time for children. Prompts. Protect mental and physical health. Encourage physical activity and social interaction. Improve attention span and sleep quality.
Sample answer. Children today are exposed to screens more than ever before, and it's important for parents to manage this. Too much screen time can lead to health issues like eye strain, poor sleep, and lack of physical activity. It may also affect children's attention spans and reduce time for real-life interactions. Limiting screen time encourages kids to play outdoors, read books, and spend quality time with family. Of course, technology has its place in learning, but it should be used in moderation. Parents should set clear rules, be good role models, and encourage a balanced daily routine.
Further questions. 1. What negative effects can too much screen time have on children?
It can cause sleep problems, reduced focus, mood swings, and even social difficulties.
2. How can parents manage screen time without causing arguments?
Parents can use screen time apps, create tech-free zones, and offer fun offline alternatives to avoid conflicts.
3. Should schools educate children about healthy screen use?
Yes, schools should include lessons on digital well-being and help students develop healthy tech habits.
Topic 83. People should support local businesses instead of large corporations. Prompts. Boost the local economy. Create jobs in the community. Promote unique and personal products or services.
Sample answer. Supporting local businesses brings many benefits to a community. It helps the local economy grow, creates jobs, and keeps money circulating within the area. Local businesses often offer more personalized service and unique products compared to big corporations. They also build strong community connections, which can lead to a more supportive and friendly neighborhood. However, many people still shop at large chains because of lower prices, convenience, or online availability. To change this, governments can offer tax incentives or organize events like local markets to promote small business visibility.
Further questions. 1. What are the advantages of buying from local businesses?
Better service, higher quality, and the chance to support neighbors are big advantages.
2. Why do many people still prefer large chains or online stores?
Big companies often have cheaper prices, larger selections, and easy access through apps and websites.
3. How can governments encourage people to support local businesses?
Local campaigns, subsidies, and improved infrastructure can help small businesses attract and retain customers.
Topic 84. People should spend more time in nature. Prompts. Reduce stress and improve mental health. Stay physically active. Connect with the environment.
Sample answer. Spending time in nature has a powerful effect on both mental and physical health. It helps reduce stress, improves mood, and allows people to disconnect from the noise of technology and daily responsibilities. Activities like walking in the park, hiking, or just sitting under trees can boost concentration and creativity. Unfortunately, many people are too busy or live in cities without easy access to green spaces. That's why urban planning should include more parks and natural areas to make outdoor activities more available and enjoyable for everyone.
Further questions. 1. How does being in nature benefit mental well-being?
It reduces anxiety, calms the mind, and helps people feel more grounded and peaceful.
2. What stops people from spending time outdoors?
Busy lifestyles, lack of nearby nature, or too much screen time keep people indoors.
3. Should cities create more green spaces?
Yes, green spaces improve public health, encourage exercise, and bring communities together.
Topic 85. People should reduce their use of single-use plastic. Prompts. Protect the environment and marine life. Reduce pollution and waste. Encourage sustainable habits.
Sample answer. Reducing the use of single-use plastics is essential for protecting the planet. These plastics often end up in landfills or oceans, where they take hundreds of years to break down and cause serious harm to wildlife. Animals can mistake plastic for food, leading to injuries or death, and microplastics are now found in water and even our food. Despite knowing these dangers, people still use plastic because it is cheap and convenient. To reduce plastic use, we can carry reusable bags, bottles, and containers, and avoid unnecessary packaging. Governments and businesses should also provide eco-friendly alternatives and raise awareness about sustainable living.
Further questions. 1. What are the effects of plastic waste on the environment?
Plastic pollutes land and oceans, harms animals, and contributes to climate change when burned.
2. Why do people continue using single-use plastics despite knowing the harm?
Habit, convenience, and lack of access to alternatives are major reasons.
3. What can be done to reduce plastic use in everyday life?
Using cloth bags, metal straws, refill stations, and avoiding overpackaged goods are simple daily actions.
Topic 86. Art and music should be part of every school curriculum. Prompts. Encourage creativity and self-expression. Improve emotional development. Support academic performance in other subjects.
Sample answer. Art and music are vital parts of a well-rounded education. They allow students to express their emotions, explore creativity, and discover hidden talents. These subjects also help improve focus, discipline, and confidence, skills that benefit students in all areas of life. Research shows that children who participate in the arts tend to perform better in other academic subjects like math and reading. Unfortunately, many schools cut these programs due to budget limitations or pressure to focus on exams. However, Including art and music in education helps students grow emotionally and intellectually, making learning more meaningful and enjoyable.
Further questions. 1. What benefits do students gain from learning art and music?
Students learn to be creative, think critically, and gain confidence through performances and self-expression.
2. Why are these subjects often underfunded in schools?
Because of limited funding, and a greater emphasis on math, science, and standardized testing.
3. How can schools balance academic subjects and the arts?
By integrating arts into other lessons and recognizing their value for overall student development.
Topic 87. Reading the news is important for being an informed citizen. Prompts. Understand current events and global issues. Make educated decisions. Participate actively in society.
Sample answer. Reading the news helps people stay updated and understand what's happening in the world. It allows citizens to form opinions, make informed choices, and take part in public discussions or elections. Being informed is especially important in a democracy, where every person's voice matters. However, some people avoid the news because they find it negative or overwhelming. In today's digital age, it's also easy to get distracted by entertainment. To become informed citizens, people should read news from reliable sources and think critically about what they consume. News education can start in schools to build awareness from a young age.
Further questions. 1. Why do some people avoid reading the news?
Some avoid it due to negativity, time constraints, or not knowing where to find trustworthy sources.
2. How can people know which news sources to trust?
By checking the source's reputation, cross-referencing facts, and avoiding overly biased or sensational headlines.
3. Should news reading be encouraged in schools?
Yes, teaching news literacy in schools helps students develop critical thinking and civic responsibility.
Topic 88. People should learn how to deal with stress. Prompts. Maintain mental and physical health. Improve decision-making and relationships. Prevent burnout and anxiety.
Sample answer. Stress is a common part of modern life, but learning how to manage it is essential for a healthy mind and body. Uncontrolled stress can lead to serious health issues, poor concentration, and damaged relationships. By managing stress, people can make better decisions, stay calmer under pressure, and maintain their emotional balance. Effective methods include physical exercise, meditation, time management, and talking to someone they trust. Everyone experiences stress differently, so it's important to find personal strategies that work. Teaching stress management in schools and workplaces can help people cope more effectively in the long term.
Further questions. 1. What are common causes of stress in modern life?
Stress often comes from work pressure, financial problems, academic challenges, or relationship issues.
2. How can people reduce stress in daily life?
Taking breaks, staying organized, doing physical activities, or practicing mindfulness can help reduce stress.
3. Should stress management be taught in schools or workplaces?
Yes, because both students and employees face pressure, and learning how to handle stress improves well-being and performance.
Topic 89. Volunteering should be encouraged in every community. Prompts. Help those in need. Build stronger communities. Develop skills and experience.
Sample answer. Volunteering brings positive changes not only to communities but also to the people who take part in it. It helps those in need and strengthens the sense of connection among individuals. Volunteers often gain valuable experience, improve their social skills, and feel more fulfilled by contributing to a good cause. Many also discover new interests or career paths through their volunteer work. To promote volunteering, communities should raise awareness, provide opportunities, and recognize people's efforts. When more people get involved, everyone benefits.
Further questions. 1. What motivates people to volunteer?
People volunteer to help others, gain experience, meet new people, or support causes they care about.
2. What are the personal benefits of volunteering?
Volunteering can boost confidence, develop teamwork and leadership skills, and bring a sense of purpose.
3. How can young people be encouraged to do volunteer work?
Schools, youth programs, and social media can promote volunteering through campaigns, events, and role models.
Topic 90. Learning from failure is more important than always succeeding. Prompts. Build resilience and character. Encourage personal growth. Understand and correct mistakes.
Sample answer. Failure is often seen as negative, but it can be one of the most powerful teachers in life. When we fail, we have the chance to reflect, learn from our mistakes, and improve ourselves. It helps us build resilience, patience, and determination, all of which are necessary for long-term success. Many successful people have failed multiple times before reaching their goals. Instead of avoiding failure, we should see it as a normal part of learning and growing. By changing our mindset, we become more confident and better prepared for future challenges.
Further questions. 1. Why are people often afraid of failure?
Because they fear judgment, disappointment, or losing opportunities.
2. How can failure lead to success in the future?
Failure shows what needs to be improved and motivates people to try again with better strategies.
3. Should schools and families teach children to accept failure?
Yes, children should be taught that failure is not the end, but a chance to try again and grow stronger.